Hey everyone and welcome back to the Curious Proof. Ever wondered how our bodies manage to do so many complex chemical reactions so quickly and efficiently? The secret lies with tiny biological superstars called enzymes. Think of them as the ultimate project managers for all the chemical tasks happening inside you right now. Today, we're really going to dive deep into the world of enzymes and learn about the 6 main classes they regrouped into. It's like getting to know the different departments in a massive, bustling company. Ready? Let's get started. So, to keep things organized, scientists have classified enzymes into 6 major groups based on the type of reaction they can. The system is super logical, and once you get the hang of it, it makes understanding biochemistry so much easier. The first class is oxidoreductases. The name itself gives you a big clue. These enzymes are all about oxidation reduction reactions, also known as redox reactions. They're responsible for moving electrons from one molecule to another. Think about cellular respiration, the process that gives us energy. Oxidoreductases are the key players, shuffling electrons around to help generate ATP. A classic example is lactate dehydrogenase, which converts lactate to pyruvate and back again, a crucial step in both aerobic and anaerobic metabolism. So whenever you see electrons on the move, you can bet an oxidoreductase is in charge. Next up, we have class number 2, transferases. As the name suggests, these enzymes are experts at transferring functional groups from one molecule to another. What's a functional group? It could be anything from a methyl group to a phosphate group. They're like the delivery service of the cellular world, picking up a package from one address and dropping it off at another. A great example of a transferase is a kinase. Kinases are famous for transferring phosphate groups, often from ATP to another molecule. This process, called phosphorylation, is like flipping a switch to turn other proteins on or off. It's a fundamental way our cells regulate their activities. So, transferases are the masters of moving molecular parts around. Moving on to our third class. The hydro part of the name is, you're hinted, means water. Hydrolyses specialize in breaking down large molecules into smaller ones by adding a water molecule. This process is called hydrolysis. It's the complete opposite of building things up. It's all about decomposition. Think about digestion. When you eat a big meal, hydrolyses, like proteases, lipases, and amylases, get to work. Proteases break down proteins into amino acids, lipases break down fats into fatty acids, and amylases break down starches into simple sugars. Without hydrolyses, we wouldn't be able to absorb the nutrients from our food. They are the ultimate demolition crew of the cell. Our fourth class is a bit of a special one. Lyoses, like hydrolysis. Lyoses also break chemical bonds, but they do it without using water or oxidation. They essentially cleave carbon-carbon, carbon-oxygen, carbons, and carbon-nitrogen bonds by elimination, often forming a new double bond or a new ring structure. A cool example is an enzyme called aldolase, which is a key player in glycolysis. It splits a 6-carbon sugar into 2 3-carbon molecules. Lyases can also work in reverse, catalyzing the addition of groups to double bonds. So they can be builders as well as breakers, but their signature move is breaking bonds without water. Now, isomerases. This is a really fascinating group. Isomerases are the molecular magicians. They don't add or remove anything from a molecule. Instead, they just rearrange the atoms within it. They take one molecule and transform it into its isomera molecule with the same chemical formula but a different atomic arrangement. This might seem like a small change, but it can have a huge impact on the molecule's properties and function. For instance, in glycolysis, phosphoglucose isomerase converts glucose 6-phosphate into fructose 6-phosphate. Same atoms, different structure. And this new structure is essential for the next step in the energy-making process. Isomerases are the masters of molecular makeovers. And finally, we have our 6th and final class. If hydrolyses are the demolition crew, ligases are the construction crew. Their job is to join 2 molecules together. This process requires energy, which is usually supplied by the hydrolysis of ATP. The name ligas comes from the Latin word ligare, which means to bind or to tie together. famous and incredibly important. Ligases DNA. During DNA replication or repair, this enzyme is responsible for sealing the gaps in the DNA backbone, creating a continuous, stable strand. Without DNA ligas, our genetic information would be full of breaks. Ligases are the essential glue that holds our molecular world together. So we have the 6 major classes of enzymes: oxidoreductases, transferases, hydrolyses, lyases, isomerases, and ligases. Each class has a unique and vital role, working together to keep the intricate machinery of life running smoothly. It's a beautiful and elegant system. I hope this helps you appreciate just how organized and amazing the chemistry of life really is. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more science content. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or what topic you'd like to see next. See you in the next video. This is The Curious Proof, where complex scientific concepts are broken down into simpler terms.